All right, Scorpio, water sign, fiery. That's how I think of you guys, right? So I have the astrology reading right here, and we're going to be doing the Celtic cross. So everyone has your own videos. Yes, Scorpio. Happy 2021. This is your yearly reading. We're setting that positive intention. We're setting that positive vibes. We all know that 2020 was rough in many ways, and we're setting a positive intention for this 5-year that we're coming upon, 2021. The big highlights is the Age of Aquarius, which older calendars are say we're already in that era, we're in that age, and we're moving into it, and we're in it. So we're in the mix of really trying to hold on to the old way of doing things that works well, and then incorporating the new, okay? And that's never easy. I mean, if we think about when electricity was first on the scene, people were afraid of it. And of course it wasn't perfect when it was new on the scene, right? The wealthy, the rich had it, and it was cool, right? But then after a while it started, it cost, right? Just like the internet costs, right? So when something is new, it's not perfected, but it gets better. And a lot of inventions were made in the past, but it wasn't perfected where it would be safe and safe for us to use and so on. So things take time for people to accept or for it to become better, right? More perfect or better. So we're in that energy of really letting go of old ways of thinking, and that's not easy for a lot of us. Now I shuffled this card already, so setting the positive intention, divine, guardian angel, angels, ancestors, higher self, whatever positive words that you want to say to set a positive intention. This reading is a reading, and you take what you can out of it and plan and set your own positive intention for your own life. Okay, so here we go. Setting the intention for Scorpio. New Year's reading, what they need to know, guidance for the year 2021. Okay, so we're doing this cross here, Celtic cross, and it's really setting the intention for each space. So your guides and the laying out of this card, it's all there for you to know. And I like to put two final cards to kind of give you, two outcomes of what is to come. So the main idea, or what is on your mind, or what you should be focusing on for this new year, is the 5 of Swords. So really winning the battles, and also deciding, is the war important or the battle? What is your big picture is your battle, and what the wars are like the things that happen daily, weekly, monthly, and then picking your battles, right? So that's a really positive saying. That a water sign said to me. Actually, the person's zodiac sign was a Cancer. It's like, hey, you got to pick your battles. And sometimes things can really upset us, but we have to decide what we're going to focus our energy on. And this year is a sword year for you. It's an air year, because we're having a lot of Mercury retrograde, and we're having this Aquarius type of energy. So we have to manifest and think of what's really best, and has set a higher intention. So things that 5 is adversity in the tarot. So things that are a challenge to us, is a conflict, or feeling defeated, or feeling tension, is going to affect us. Now the Saturn and Uranus square represents friction and tension. So I'll talk about that in the astrology reading, but your main focus is what you give your energy to. Okay, so know that you can win. Okay, take this in the positive. You are a winner. Whatever you come up against, you are strong enough to handle it, and use the power of your words, okay, to handle that. Now, what could challenge you is your direction, or knowing when to move and when not to move. I say have 3 plans. Okay, but have a main goal, but have 3 backup plans to help you. And that's what we should have learned from the positive aspects of Capricorn when we were experiencing that Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn. So know where you're going, have plans, plan it out. Your past was about the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is showing up a lot. So this is your potential, and your words have that potential. You want to have a clear vision of where you're going in this 5-year. Okay, so really set your intention and be flexible. And your past was about where you want to go. So you're really trying to project yourself into the future. Take it one day at a time. And know that the best outcome will happen. Your future is about, I'll get to the other ones. I'm kind of picking them up. I'm vibing here. But your future is about not overdoing anything, but letting things land where they need to land, okay? And know that your hard work, you're going to have to work towards what you want in the future. Don't focus on anything other than really where you want to go, and make that like a positive thing. Don't make it like a stressful, like, oh my God, I have to think about what I'm, don't make it stressful. Make it more about, okay, where do I need to go? Okay, it will require a lot of work. Let me pace myself. Pace yourself to it. What can ground you? What can give you a solid foundation? And that's rest. Scheduling your time and resting. Spa days, relax days, massage days. If you can't afford a massage, stretch days. Maybe you can team up with someone you trust, touching your body, and do trade, but like just doing things that will benefit your mind. And this will ground you. This time to rest is knowing when you need these rest and when you need to bring more balance into your life. And this is a great time for you to plan and think about where you're going in the future. What do you need to do? Why do you need to do it? Okay, scratch that. I don't need to do that. Okay, yes, I need to do that. So it's a planning time and a time to be grateful. And when you fill yourself with this gratitude, you're getting more physical chi and energy. And you can do this before bed and when you wake up. Just do some pranayamas laying down and relaxing your body and really getting yourself pumped for your day, okay? What you can keep at your mind and what is your strength and what will infuse your goals and your hopes and your dreams, and what will help you overcome these challenges of maybe potential arguments or feeling like, you have to fight for everything that you're trying to get. What will help you is letting go of the bags. There's like a song about having too many baggage and bags, right? So you can let go of that, and sometimes you have to let go of more of the things that you really don't need. And I always try to donate every month. That's like a thing, trying to get rid of what I don't need, or, knowing that, hey, I do need this, but how can I organize it better? Oh, God. So letting go of the things that you don't need, and know that whatever you have, it's what exactly that you need. And letting go of the emotions too, the words, the emotions. And really, it's like drawing a line of things that don't work for you. Keep it over there, whether it's people, thoughts, everything, and just keep focused. And it's a 5. We're moving into a 5-year of freedom. What works for us? How our motion is going to move forward? How is our action moving forward? Right? So it's really staying focused on that. Right? A suggested approach is definitely a give and take mentality. So no people pleasing, more about having a good vibe about yourself, and that's great. Okay, so be willing to receive and give. Okay, and know that you can call in this type of person if you feel it's a person or a job or type of being in your life. Okay, so I'm going to have to get something at the bottom of that. So really connect to knowing that the thing that you need can come to you. I really feel like the suggestion is believe that what you need will come to you at the right time. Okay? What you need to know right now, and how others see you. So I want to feel like what you need to know right now, okay? What you need to know right now is that not to worry about new things coming in. You need to work with what you have right now and allow those new things to come in that needs to come in, okay? And others will see that you're not worried about, that way you won't fall for any easy tricks or fall for anything. This year is really about how you're going to move forward and do it safely, and that's for everyone too. It's like play it safe, but not, you know, in certain things you just have to do what you feel will work best, okay? And another reverse is really not making a move when you don't need to, and I feel like this relates to Mercury in retrograde. Being prepared for those days. I'll go over the astrology and the dates, and having your calendar and writing down these dates will be really good. Your two major outcome, one is knowing that this is a 7, so this is having faith that you are where you're supposed to be. And you know, there'll be jealousy and people trying to knock you down and talking behind your back. There's always competition, but you will persevere. So whatever challenges are coming up, you will persevere, okay? Believe that, know that. Another positive outcome is your love life and just your attraction to someone. So if you're married, focus on that in a positive way where you're not overdoing anything. Please don't overdo stuff, you know, because the partnership is a balance. But just keeping your home, your energy, your essence very relaxed. That's where that 4 of sword comes in. Positive words, okay? Positive words. And just keeping that love, that passion for whatever you actually love, or also your relationship, okay? Let's see what planet, and I love doing this, it's another form of divination. So what planets and sign has an easy learning, easy connecting with for Scorpio in 2021? Okay, so we have Neptune and Cancer. Cancer is your fellow water sign. So Cancer is just going to be a very soothing kind of energy for you, okay? It doesn't have to be potentially a Cancer person, a person with that zodiac, but someone that is caring and helpful and positive advice. And then tap into Neptune and any positive alignments of Neptune, aspects of Neptune, or anything that has to do with the intuition, and even Pisces too. You know, there's a Pisces and Jupiter enters Pisces. That will be powerful for you to connect to as well. And just meditate on the meanings of Neptune and how you can implement them in your life, and tap into anytime, any day, whether it's waning or waxing. And if you don't understand what that means, then watch some videos on that. But each day there's a sign in a particular moon. So Pisces moon day, your Scorpio energy moon days, very, very positive, okay? So what sign and planet that is going to be like difficult for you in this year, or difficult for you to learn from, okay? So we have the South Node, and I'm definitely sure it's the South Node, and Pisces, okay? So Pisces can teach you how to, and I feel like Scorpio it's so super psychic, right? I feel that too. Your South Node is going to, I feel like the South Node, the challenge for you is to make sure that you don't feel pushed to do something that you don't need to do. So it's going to be hard for you to kind of work on your karma, some of you, and let go of certain negative things or things that are holding you back with that South Node. So past relationships, past karma, past life issues, really, those will hold you back like anyone else, right? Things that are hard for us to let go of. The Pisces energy, it's going to be, I think it could relate to the Jupiter enters Pisces. If you're not keeping yourself on track or making sure that you are in alignment with what's best for you, it will be hard for you to tap into that day. So make sure you have that day kind of free and available to tap into that energy, and I'll explain that one later. Let's get into the angel. Okay, what angel message for wonderful Scorpio, positive, highest intention for the year of 2021, right? Pisces. Scorpio. I'm still thinking about that Pisces. I really want to get to. So, Scorpio. Positive intention for Scorpio. Positive message, angel message for Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see. Shine your light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to shine my light with the world, right? So whatever it is that you need to project, right? We all want to project something, whether we want to project that, you know, we're lighthearted, we're funny, we're this, we're that. We're not all one thing. We're all different things. You know, we all don't want to do the same thing all day. That's boring and stupid. So what do you want to project? What light do you want to project? And working with Uriel, you know, tapping into that energy, meditating on that, you know, helping you to project that light. What is it that you want to project? But you have to have that within you first, right? So it has to be something that's within you first before you can project it. So Mercury retrograde, let's go into the astrology of it, right? So Mercury retrograde, you want to slow down, think, and rethink. Listen more than you speak. When it's in retrograde in Aquarius, it's about what you need to know to move forward. So you really have to listen and get that message. Gemini is how you communicate, how you put yourself out there, and so on. Libra is about how you're balancing anything legal or your future relationships with people. The 3 times that Mercury is going to retrograde is January 30th to February 20th, May 29th to June 29th, September 27th to October 18th. So you want to make sure that you're not agreeing to anything. Don't feel like you have to talk a lot, right? Just observe more, slow down more, be aware more. The eclipses are time to reflect and realize big changes, surprise changes. And if you're in the area where the eclipse is happening, everyone has a different way of doing it. We all have to go out and be out, but we want to set a positive intention around us, because energies can be more chaotic at that time, especially for people that don't meditate or pray a lot. Okay, so lunar eclipses is more of the emotions, and solar eclipses self. Okay, so your self-identity, what you think of yourself, what you're trying to project for yourself. The lunar is more your inner emotions and the emotions that you project out. Lunar eclipses are May 26th in Sagittarius, okay? November 19th, the lunar eclipse is in Taurus. The solar eclipses are June 10th. Maybe June 8th is a special day, I don't know. The solar eclipse is June 10th in Gemini. December 4th is in Sagittarius. So these are big changes, big endings, new beginnings, unexpected shifts and changes. And each of those zodiacs govern different things personally and in our world. So we want to see big changes in the way we use words, maybe in law, and the way we personally use words, the way we communicate can be shifted, and the way that we travel can be shifted. When we have full moons and new moons in this year 2021, use your element of water to help you throughout the year. You know, focus on a goal, so on, right? New moons, full moons. Your opposite sign is Taurus, so you can connect to any Taurus moon, okay? Which is your opposite sign. Saturn has tension with Uranus, a friction, right? So February 17th, June 14th, and December 24th. So you want to look at, Uranus represents rebelling, your personal freedom, like, hey, back up, you know? And then Saturn is more, hey, this is a traditional way of doing it. I've organized it. This is the structural way. This is good. Saturn is correct, but Saturn can be too much and want to hold on too much to things that don't work. Okay. and don't want to progress and move forward. So where in your own personal life can you say, where do I need to move forward here? How can I better some of these things here? Okay. And in the big world, it's like, well, how can we move forward? You know, what's going to happen on these dates, and how is the energy going to shift on these dates? Everyone can tap into Mars and Venus if you feel like that energy works good for you, to empower yourself spiritually, energetically, you know, mentally. Venus is all about love and beauty and money also. They're like the feminine and masculine aspect. Venus is very powerful, will jack you up. We already know Mars is always ready to fight. So Mars is like protecting your energy, your drive to go after things, and also your defense, right? So those are not in retrograde, so how can you use them in a positive way? Jupiter enters Pisces May 13th to July 28th. So your intuition, projecting your luck, you're trusting your own psychic intuition into listening to yourself to project yourself where you need to go, where you need to be. The 11th house is about friendships and your hopes and your dreams, and it's about many things, but this is what I feel. It's about friendships that needs to end so that you can tap into your Jupiter awesome energy to succeed. Your hopes, your wishes, and what you can do to better your happiness and your health and your overall life. So tap into that 11th house energy at that time. For some of you, it's a 12th house energy, whereas you're trusting your dreams, overcoming powerful situations, not ruining situations for yourself, like eliminating self-sabotage. What are your fears? What's holding you up? Use your own intuition, setting your mind straight at bedtime and when you wake up. You know, all these like little things that you can do. So really understanding what feng shui is the Chinese way, but every culture has a spiritual practice of blessing your home, blah blah blah. So feng shui is what everyone can understand, kind of like Reiki as a spiritual healing modality, right? So your 12th house, trust your intuition, your dreams, decode it, and end anything negative that you need to end that's blocking you psychically, you know, intuitively, right? So this is just an old practice that it's just working for us if we can actually implement it. So make sure you subscribe, make sure that you message me, ask questions if you have any questions, you know, and subscribe, click like, and tap into, connect to, watch all the other videos, because sometimes the videos might be about one thing, and I noticed that, but then it might have, you know, important information in it, you know, as the days go. So thank you guys so much for watching, Scorpio. Have a wonderful 2021, and take what you want, you know, leave what you want, make your plans, go for what you want. Wishing everyone a great year. Whew, right? So happy 2021, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and clicking like helps others to tap into this message, right? Less crazies to deal with if we're all on a positive page, right? All right, peace.